Have you ever wondered why people would tell an entire story by singing instead of simply speaking? At first, it might sound unusual, but for more than 400 years, opera has been one of the most powerful forms of storytelling ever created. It combines music, theater, poetry, and visual arts to make audiences laugh, cry, and experience human emotion in a unique way. Today, opera is often seen as a grand and sophisticated art form, but it did not begin in huge theaters or for large audiences. It started as an experiment by a small group of artists thinkers who believed they had discovered the secret of ancient Greek drama. Their idea changed the history of music forever and gave birth to the completely new form of art. In this video, we'll travel back to Renaissance Italy to discover how opera was born, who created it, and why this new style of storytelling quickly spread across Europe. From first experiment in Florence to the masterpiece of Claudio Monteverdi, we'll explore the fascinating origins of an art form that continued to inspire audiences around the world. Opera is a type of theater where people tell a full story using singing, music, from an orchestra, acting, costumes, and sometimes dancing. The word opera comes from Italian and simply means work, like a complete piece of art that combines many things. Opera was invented in Italy at the end of the 1500s. It did not come from one single person, but from a small group of smart friends in the city of Florence. They loved old ideas from ancient times and wanted to create something new. Hi, my name is Fatima, and this is OlioPod you are watching. In this channel, we talk about history of art in many ways. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about the origins of opera. Sit tight and listen. In time before opera, in the Renaissance period, roughly 1400 to 1600, people in Italy were very interested in ancient Greek and Roman culture. They read old books, copied old art, and tried to bring back old ways of doing things. Before opera, they were played with music between the acts, called intermedia. There were also songs for one voice with simple music called monody, but nothing told the whole dramatic story only through singing. A group of poets, musicians, and thinkers met in Florence. They gathered at the house of a nobleman named Count Giovanni de' Bardi. People call this group the Florentine Camerata. Camerata means a small circle of friends who meet. Important members included Vincenzo Galilei, father of the famous scientist Galileo, Giulio Caccini, Jacopo Peri, and poet Ottavio Rinuccini. They discussed how to bring back ancient Greek drama. They believed, though they were partly wrong, that the ancient Greeks sang all the words in their plays, not just spoke them. The music helped show emotion clearly. They wanted to copy this idea. The Camerata developed a new way of singing called recitative in Italian. This is singing that follows the natural rhythm and flow of spoken words, like a speech set to music. It is different from normal songs because it tells the story clearly without fancy repeating melodies. They also use simple chords to support the singer, called Basso Continuo. This made the music focus on words and feeling of the characters. The very first opera around 1597 to 1598, Jacopo Peri and poet Ottavio Rinuccini created Dafne. It was based on an old Greek myth about the god Apollo and the nymph Daphne. This is considered the first opera. It was performed at the home of Jacopo Peri in the Florence during Carnival time. Sadly, most of the music for Daphne is lost today, but people at the time loved it. It was a short drama entirely sung. A few years later, in 1600, the same team made Euridice, another myth story about Orpheus and Eurydice. This one survived and was performed for the royal wedding. It was earliest opera where the music mostly still exists. Claudio Monteverdi makes it great in 1607. A composer named Claudio Monteverdi wrote LOrfeo or Orpheus. This is the first opera that is still performed a lot today. It has richer music, more instrument, beautiful arias, songs where characters express their feelings, and dramatic power. Monteverdi was a genius who made the new form exciting and emotional. There is an important question here. Why did opera spread? Rich families like the Medici in Florence supported these shows because they were beautiful and showed off their power. Soon, the first public opera houses opened in Venice in 1637. Now, regular people could buy tickets. Opera became very popular across Europe. Composers in different countries added their own styles, like in French and Germany. Thank you for watching this video till the end. If you enjoyed the content, please like and share it with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe OlioPod. See you in the next one.